Right, should we try that again? Morning world, and welcome to Saturday, 10th of December. Come on. In your own time, anytime today. Oh. So this is take 2. I've already been down here with the camera once this morning, and the first time I came down, it was even prettier. Okay, everything was white with frost. The sun was just peeping up over the hill over there. I might cut a couple of bits into this video, just so to prove that I actually did come down here early. The sun was just creeping across the field over there. It was lovely. It was lovely. Very, very fresh. I'm having to come down early in the mornings just to make sure they got water, nothing's frozen up. Touch wood, so far, not had a problem with that. So, no calves last night. Finished? Oh, so look, 10. It was only a couple of hours ago. I was down here then, and yeah. You'll notice that cow's out of the pen now, so I let her and her calf out first thing this morning. She's over here now. So nothing is penned up now individually. All the cows and calves are out. I am going to have to give them a fresh bale of hay because they've polished off all the good stuff from that square bale. And I mean, the square bales are full of quite a lot of crap, which they're, excuse me, bran flakes, they're kind of pulling out and chucking on the floor. So I'm forgiving the cows for a bit of the waste because, to be honest, some of these bales really are quite khaki. You know, they're having to really get in there and sort out the good from the bad. But they've got nothing else to do, all right? And it's not like they're losing condition or anything. And it's not like we've got that much grub that we can afford to sort of say, we won't bother giving them that because, you know. So we got plenty of much better stuff to come behind. As these calves start getting bigger and start pulling more on the cows, I want them to have the better grub. I don't want to go the way around. I would rather they get rid of the rubbishy stuff now and then get onto the good stuff when the calves are a bit bigger and actually drawing more from the cows. So, all right, so plans for today. And I've already done this once. I've already walked around and told you all this, but I basically told you with no microphone, you didn't have a clue unless you can lip read what I was saying. So the plans for today are pull that trailer out, put it up next to the hay trailer, the Marshall. The dumper's gonna have to come out. I wanna put a bit of stone on the floor in here, just a light covering of the stone for the time being, so to make sure the pallets don't stick to the soil. So we'll probably scratch that back out later in the year or membrane it and cover it properly or something. I don't know. We got plenty of space under the front of the panel here to put stone, not so much at the back. And I can't go very deep at the back because there's a cable that when we buried the cable, it was plenty deep enough. But because we dug this into the bank, the cable's now not really deep enough. We have to be mindful of that. Anyway, the reason we're making space in there is the guys have been really busy this week with the login. I mean, really busy. We've had one guy off all week. Ozzy's been off all week, sick quite poorly. So if you're watching this, Ozzy, I hope you're better, mate. And Mikey's been off for half the week because my grandson's been quite poorly and back in hospital again. And Emma wanted a bit of support from Mikey, and we just sort of said, look, no, we can go on with logging. There's plenty to do for the two guys. The work's been the the work's been a bit quiet. Now that's not because the phone's been quiet, it's because I've not been getting through the quotes, because Mrs. P's been quite poorly. It's not been as easy as usual for me to get out and look at all my tree work quotes, so we're a bit behind on that. So, and we probably will lose a couple of jobs because I haven't been able to look at them, but at the end of the day, so be it. If that's the case, if people can't wait, I've told folks why I can't go out and look at it, and most are quite fine with it. But for those who can't wait, they just have to get another contractor, and you know, my missus is more important than that. So yeah, so all that over there is our free to collector pile, so we won't be doing much with that. People will come in and help themselves to that, take it away, convert it for their fires. Everything around here is still for us to finish up. We're nearly there. I'm kind of tempted to get the guys, unless it's frozen solid and they can't move it, I'm kind of tempted to get the guys to complete this and get this done before we put any more back in. Because that's the problem in here, is because it's a corner, they tend to sort of start at the back and work their way forward, and then you can't get to what's at the back. And some of this in here is well over a year that's been in there, and it kind of needs doing. The yard needs clearing up. So but the thing is, with the frost, oh, that ain't too bad. Just makes it hard work. Makes everything hard work now. So there, that's my plan for today. I got one chap come in to pick up a beef pack. That'll be the last of our beef packs gone. Then the next one will be in March, and I've already sold half of that. Half of it's already gone. So if you're watching this and you want a beef pack for next March, you need to get your name down PDQ, otherwise it'll be gone. Or if enough of you put a name down, I have got enough out there, I could do 2. Maybe. But yes, hopefully by the end of the day, if everything goes to plan, I'll have all this yard space back again, because all of these, or most of them, will be in there, drying. Actually, the class is still here. The log splitters on the 695. I'm not going to get a chance to do anything else with the class. I might as well move another trailer, I suppose. Yeah, we were hoping to get some work done with the class. The only job we had on the farm here, everything else is done, was a bit of chain harrowing. And like I said yesterday, the problem with that is when everything's been frozen, the lumps of mud or muck that I want to break up are actually frozen to the grass. So if I rat them out, I'm pulling the grass out, and because they're frozen hard as well, they're not going to break up. So it's kind of a pointless exercise. I would be driving up and down and telling you about the tractor, but I wouldn't be doing my ground any good. And at the end of the day, I think most of you would agree that wouldn't be very clever. So we'll go and grab the keys to the class and we'll move that trailer. So this thing sounds really strange from inside when you start it up. And now I think it's the compressor I can hear over the engine startup noise. That's what I think it is. But I'm going to leave that. I'm going to unplug the microphone, just have the media mod mic on, and we're just going to see what it sounds like from out here. I'm going to post you on there, a bit like that. How's that? Right, unplug that. That'll sound completely different. What do you reckon? Weird, isn't it? Right, I'll just give the engine a minute to realise it's awake. So in the meantime, we will wake up the hydraulics, unlock the hydraulics, and we're already on green, so we can go straight up. Hopefully I don't have to move the skid steer. I reckon I can squeeze out of here. Right, we'll just wait a second. Chilly. Right, we are in C3. We'll just come down one, C2. We don't want to be going too quickly in here. Too many things to clout. And I've already broken the mirror. When I say I broke the mirror, Corey lorry broke the mirror. So we'll just take it a bit steady. That's that pillar. Yeah. I think especially when it's somebody else's machine, you kind of want to be properly respectful of somebody else's property. You know, they've trusted me to use this thing safely and not damage it. And it's not that I've abused that trust. It's just that I kind of feel like I let them down a little bit. Right then. So we'll leave the loader. We'll leave the loader there. So now we're going to do. We're going to just change over our hydraulics to that, and then we're going to lift. Lift. Oh, set the height. So I can't actually unlock this yet because I haven't got the height set right to the top. So for that I need to go there. That's all the way to the top. Now I can push that and press that. I think the oil's a bit cold. And I should, if I was to press F3, I wrote that's the wrong way, F3, that sounded positive. F3 and right on the joystick. And we're on. So it grieves me a bit putting this back out in the weather again. It was quite nice having a shed to put it under cover, but at the end of the day I need my firewood kept under cover more than the trailer, to be honest. I've kind of cocked that up. I'm kind of thinking of too many things at once here. So, yeah, I'm not refilming it. I'm not doing it again. You know, if you cock something up, just admit it. You cocked it up. This is a big tractor. It needs a bit more space than mine. Right. We'll chop the wheels and drop it off. That ain't gonna go very far. Probably block a window. All right. F1 all the way to the top. Right, I've not extended the drawbar for this because, to be honest, shouldn't really need to. I will just double check that I'm on the block though. Perfect. My dog's gone off in disgust because I haven't let her in the cab. She's looking at me going, "You let me in or what?" Well, I'm going to give you 8 or 2 minutes. And to be honest, you're up here right there sniffing around looking for RATs. Okay. F1, back up, that's going to go click, click, locked in, and I will drop the height, maximum height down a little bit, like that, and that will takes all the pressure off the hydraulics. Okay, so unfortunately, that is the only thing I've managed to do of any use with this tractor is move 2 trailers. So I'd like to get out and do a bit of field work, but like I said, A, there's not much to be done, only harrowing, and that doesn't have to be done. It's not urgent. So it's she's in here baiting the cattle. It's just one of those things where, yeah, as far as reviews go, this is going to be pretty short and not very reviewy. So I don't want to collect my Land Rover. These mud guards are so wide, I can't tell where the back wheels are. And I know I've got fat tyres on here, so do you know what, I'm going to put it back where it was. I think. This is where I'm going to wish I moved my Land Rover. Because I've got no mirror that side. Yeah. So this is a great tractor for somebody with a slightly bigger farm than me. Or bigger sheds. Bigger yards. Just bigger everything really. Okay, so I need to swap the hydraulics over again because I don't think the loader is going to work. No. So at the moment, this is operating other stuff. So I need to change it over to that, which is like that, and then see, once you understand the buttons, it's really easy. Really easy. And to be honest, if I had this tractor long enough, I reckon I would very happily live with this as the main farm tractor. It's just a tad big and just a tad too expensive for me. All right. So all you got to do, you lot have got to make lots and lots of comments, lots and lots of likes, to get all your mates to subscribe. Everybody's got to become a member. I'll take that back, I don't mean that. And then I could maybe afford a tractor. So, okay. On that note, I'm going to go at the house and wait for Mr. Suttian to come and fetch his beef pack. In fact, he might be here. Dogs are going nuts.